Hi, it is I, Danielle Marivette Hernandez, and this is Hispanic Heritage Month 2025. Now, in the year of our Lord, 2025, I think it's more important than ever that we discuss what is Hispanic Heritage Month. Hispanic Heritage Month is the dates of September 15th through October 15th, celebrating the enrichment and cultural contributions of Hispanic culture. What's Hispanic culture? Hispanic culture denotes anyone descended from Spanish speakers. Now, in 2025, habla español can get people snatched off the streets. So it feels more important than ever that we look at and celebrate all of the wonderful things that Hispanic culture has brought to America in particular. Now, there are some people who feel threatened cuando oír la español lengua, la idioma de español, and pronunciar español sin un acento. Maybe because they feel uncomfortable. But if your comfort zone is celebrating people being snatched off the streets, then your comfort zone is criminal. And if you are a comfortable criminal, not for long. This is not just any Hispanic Heritage Month. I'm a proud descendant of Puerto Rico, okay? My family came over here because it is common for the wealth of Puerto Rico to be diverted. Okay? And that's common in a lot of places. Now, Puerto Rico, for those of us confused, because let's face it, not all school systems are made equal, are they? Puerto Rico is a commonwealth of the United States of America. It is not a state. It is not independent. Okay, I'm glad that we understand that teamwork needs to be in play here. So let's talk about why. Why is Hispanic Heritage Month from the middle of September to the middle of October? This is for multiple reasons. September 15th is the official Independence Day of Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala. The Independence Day of Mexico is September 16th, and the Independence Day of Chile is September 18th. So this first week is what became Hispanic Heritage Week in the 1960s. All of these are Spanish-speaking countries. And what that means is Spain conquered them. Just like all the English-speaking countries were conquered by the British Isles. Remember, we're not British, are we? But we do speak English, yes? I know, I was going in and out of accents because it's fun. Playing with language is fun. I understand it can feel threatening to not understand someone's language. I want to share a fun little story. My family son de Puerto Rico. Pero yo soy de Nueva York. That means I'm from New York. And when I grew up, I did not habla español at all. I was deeply ashamed. I was like, Spanish is so hard. I'm not gonna learn it. And I didn't. And we went and visited family in Puerto Rico, and I couldn't understand anybody. And I hated it. I was like, I can't talk to people. I can't ask for things that I want. I felt shy, embarrassed. What was I to do? Literally, the only thing I could do was learn Espanol. Learn how to speak Spanish. Learn how to speak another language. How's that? It imbues humanity with the ability to speak to other people outside of our own tongue. La lengua. Look, we're learning words together. Do you feel threatened? It's not by me. I intend you no harm. Know that now. Do you intend me harm? Because I don't take kindly to that. And I won't take kindly. Great. See, we don't need just Dora to teach us Espanol. We can help each other. One word here, one word there, and it doesn't just have to be Spanish. It's about people willing to share, people willing to repeat. In fact, isn't it amazing what some people are willing to repeat. So I hope everyone who tunes in here is mindful about what they choose to repeat and what they choose to act upon. Celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month is an act of resistance. Celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month is our intentional revolution. We refuse to be silenced. I don't care that my Espanol no es perfecto. It's not. You want to hear another fun story? I went back to Puerto Rico recently, February 2025. This time, buckle in, I was prepared with my Espanol. I've been practicing for years. Except I've been practicing speaking it. Do you know what I have not been practicing? Listening to it. So it turns out that while I have improved my Espanol, my ear still hears it as a foreign language. And despite being surrounded by family, once again, I was like, I can't understand a single thing people are saying. Am I dumb? I must be dumb. I'm not dumb. It's a different skill to listen and to hear and interpret. Those are three things happening at the same time. And then to translate my own words out of my mouth with confidence, with the correct inflections. So I want everyone who is learning how to speak a second language, practicing how to speak a second language, and applying that second language to take their hand and give themselves a little pat on the back, because that's tremendous effort. And I see you, and you deserve to be recognized. A round of applause. And for people who feel threatened by other languages, look, that's human instinct, to feel unsafe when you can't understand what's going on. But you know what's human choice? What you do after that. So let's make smart choices. Let's make kind choices. Let's not be those guys, okay? If someone is under attack, then yes, I have the right to defend myself. But do I need to do the attacking? No, I really don't. Oh, look, a plane. Oh, it's only getting louder. Now that we clarified that, let's discuss. In 1968, President Lyndon B. Johnson declared the first ever Hispanic Heritage Week. But Danielle, Hispanic Heritage Month is 30 days long. It sure is. Now, in 1987, California Rep. Esteban Torres penned a letter to President Ronald Reagan, insisting that we expand Hispanic Heritage Week to be a full 30 days. And Ronald Reagan set out a proclamation declaring, yes, we will do this. After all, our Spanish-speaking neighbors are people who traveled just like everyone else. They are our farmers. They are the former missionaries. They are our teachers. They are our neighbors. And they are people, just like you and I are people. I hope you've enjoyed this brief introduction on Hispanic Heritage Month, though a longer format than I usually do. And I will see you starting September 15th. Dez out.